What is up, my realtor friends? Welcome to your weekly mortgage update with me, Patrick Langhans. I got a couple things to talk about today. One, we're going to cover interest rates, what happened in the market this week. We are seeing rates move down, so we'll talk about that. I got a new loan program I want to tell you about. It's helped us save some deals for some clients who were declined by some other lenders. And then lastly, I want to give you a sales tip. Before you do a price drop, a price reduction, a price improvement, give me a call. There's ways we could use that money, keep the price the same, and offer potential buyers a reduced rate, sometimes even in the 4s. So call me before you do the price drop. Let's see if there's a better way to advertise that home. Let's talk about mortgage rates. So for the last 2 weeks, we've seen rates drop pretty steadily. Down below 6.7% according to Mortgage News Daily. That's about 0.5% lower than where we started in January, where they were averaging about 7.25%. So we are seeing that trend continue. Hopefully it lasts. I don't have a ton of great economic indicators to explain why they're dropping. I've heard rumors of the Federal Reserve may actually start lowering their Fed funds rate, and that could be helping. And so we're seeing the mortgage rates drop. Bottom line is they're about 0.5% lower than they were in January. That means a client probably qualifies for about 8% more in price, or their mortgage payment's about 8% lower than it would have been in January. So it's a good time to reach out to your clients who are sitting on the fence and not making offers because they're scared of rates. We're seeing them down closer to that 6.7 mark on average. Also, great sales tip for you. If your client says, I'm waiting for rates to drop before I buy, ask them, what rate are you waiting to get to? So where do you want rates to be before you buy? My guess is they will probably say something like 5% or 4%. Well, guess what? We can get them there with sales concessions right now. So that brings me to my new loan program. Our new loan program is an asset-based loan. There is no income verification. So I had a client I talked to yesterday, got declined by another lender because he's basically retired, but he had about $2 million in the bank. All we do is we take their assets and we will lend them up to 80% of the balance in their account. There are some, down payment requirements, but basically we pre-approved him for about $1.3 million with no income verification. Saved the deal. He's out making an offer today. So if you have wealthy people, maybe they just sold a business, maybe they just retired, maybe they've been retired but they have lots of money, we can qualify them based on their assets without any income verification. So send us your people who need that type of program. Lastly, sales tip. Before you do a price drop, call me. Let me run numbers, and if we took that dollar amount and used it to offer a specific rate to a client with about 3 to 4% from the seller, so 3 to 4% of the price, we can get clients into a rate at 4.875. There are some terms around that, right? The client's got to qualify for that. They got to have a certain amount of down payment. APR usually ends up being a little bit over 6, but there are some ways to offer and advertise that 4.875. And what I've seen is the people that offer that, their sellers offer it to potential clients. It drives a lot more traffic than a price reduction because clients can't really quantify a price reduction. It's not flashy. It doesn't spark a ton of interest. They don't know what that means to their monthly payment. But if you're advertising a 4.875 interest rate when they're hearing rates are in the high 6s or low 7s, that's going to spark some interest. And we've seen this work on some other listings. So basically, before you do a price drop, call me. We'll run the numbers and see if we can help you advertise that lower interest rate to potential buyers. Hope you're having a great week. Call me this weekend if you need anything, a last-second buyer, last-second pre-approval, last-second referral. We want to help you close more business, and we're looking forward to working with you soon. Thanks.